for Crit here at PhD's Speed Gaming, talking to Anne-Marie from Fireside Games.
Hello.
With a couple of things to show us. I am a cat person. I have a cat.
Oh, fantastic.
So can you tell us a little bit about Here Kitty Kitty?
Absolutely. Here Kitty Kitty is our latest release. It came out April 1st, and it's a cat collecting card game. So you are a crazy cat collector, and you're trying to lure as many of the neighborhood cats onto your property as possible.
So our ultimate destiny in the end.
That's right. It plays 3 to 6 players, and you can play cards to try to lure cats, or you can also just move a cat. So depending on what your cards are, you know, it may be a better move to play a card or move a cat. So
Interesting. Okay.
yeah.
No, I could definitely. That sounds hilarious, like great fun. I
Yeah.
can just imagine, like just waiting, like that moment. You know, you just bide your time,
Yes.
depending on what the cards say, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, all the orange cats come in.
Exactly.
Is that what are the colors different?
They are significant. It plays into scoring. So you can score based on position on your property. If it's in the yard, it's 0 points. If it's on the porch, 3 points. In the house, 5 points. And then you get 5 points if you have one of each color. If you have all the same color in your house at the end of the game, then it's worth 10 bonus points. If you have the most orange, you get bonus. You know, so
I'm a
the colors
sophisticated,
matter.
crazy cat person. I only go for the orange cat.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it is funny. You're just about getting the most. So yeah, and there are all kinds of like fun cat puns on here, like cat's pajamas.
How could you not? I mean,
right? Yeah.
cats and puns go together so
It's
well.
just right. So, and there are 3 different card types. You have instant cards, so you have a hand of 3, and as you're drawing, if you get one of these red bordered cards, then you have to play that instantly, and it affects all the players. So in this case, the cat's pajamas, all players who have at least 1 cat of every color on their property can add 1 cat of any color from the neighborhood to their porch. So
Ooh, that's racist.
yeah,
That's the
another
cat's pajamas.
incentive. Yeah. That's the cat's pajamas, exactly. Yeah, and then you have standard cards that are in the purple, and these allow you to just maximize moves or to steal cats from other people. It's either a benefit to yourself or a detriment to someone else. And you have their cards that affect just your neighbors, so just the people to your right and left.
Okay, I always think that's a fun aspect.
Yeah, exactly.
Placement matters.
Exactly. Yeah. And there are defensive
Stay
cards.
off my lawn.
Yeah, there are defensive cards you can play. They're the blue bordered ones, like microchip. Play at no action cost to move your cat into your house when another player tries to move that cat from your porch or your yard. So it kind of like, you know, ends up benefiting you instead.
That's cool.
So,
I like that. Some sneakiness there.
Exactly.
Trap cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
So that's Here Kitty
You have
Kitty.
another one
And we
here.
have another one called Dastardly Dirigibles. And
Great
with this
title.
one, Professor Hornswoggle is retiring.
Classic name.
Yeah, that's right. And you are vying to become the heir to his fortune. So I'll just kind of move the cats aside. Yeah.
And you do that with cats.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, cats do it to you, right? If I were a cat, I would just like swat it off. So.
I think you're gonna win no matter what. We'll just play the game and they'd be like, I have a real cat, that's 100 points.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's right.
So,
That's great.
and with this one, you have your guide sheet. So these are your blueprints. Each person has their own blueprints. And what you're trying to do is build the best airship. And you have these cards that are in different suits. And I'll just kind of lay out, I guess I'll lay them out here so the camera can get kind of a better shot of some of these. And when you put them all together, you end up building an airship with 7 different parts. That's let's see, that's.
I definitely got to go
driver
for the
there.
top hat. I mean,
Yeah. So, and I'm not going to be able to build one just sitting here right off. But you can see that, you know, there are 9 different suits, and then you also kind of have these like whammy cards. Like I can play a thief card, and I can take one part of my choice from another player's airship and add it to my hand. So there are all kinds of dastardly things that you can do with it. And what you're doing is you're playing, it has kind of a cool mechanic. When you play a card, any of your parts of your airship, it forces all the other players to play that same part. So that may replace something that you were depending on.
oh,
you know.
that's...
Yeah, or if you are thinking ahead, you may think, okay, well, I can see he wants to play nose cone next, so I'm not going to spend an action on my turn playing a nose cone. I'm going to wait until he plays his, and I get like a free action, essentially. So
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
And it makes you still like if I'm assuming like if you the more in your suit,
Yes,
the better.
that's right.
So
Yeah.
there's still a reason for me to like if I haven't already
Yeah.
have this on the board to
Yeah.
try to pick up on or hold on to that another
Gears.
one.
Exactly, yeah.
So in
yeah.
case I'm forced to, I can't get covered and lose my full gear set.
Exactly. Yeah, it's whatever your highest suit is. So like if I have 4 gears and 2 top hats, then I score all my gears. And the top hats wouldn't count for or against you. And then wilds are an additional 1. So
I'd like to point out the artwork for Wilds. It's this patchwork, like,
Oh yeah.
it's there, we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Well cobbled together.
Yeah, they all have a different theme, if I were, to lay all these out. They all have a unique look to them. So like the screwdrivers have this really ornate Victorian kind of, the white and gold appearance. There's also one that's more kind of railroad-like that we can build. And then there's a really like Jules Verne looking one that has like the turquoise teal kinds of colors to them, and it looks
No, I can definitely see, even not just for points, just to be like, I
Yes.
just want this nice,
Yes,
pretty one. And then you see
exactly.
someone play, like, no.
Exactly. You ruined my look.
Right.
So, yeah. And then one of the cool things that Justin DeWitt, the designer of this, put together a handbook of Victorian insults. So there are all these fun little things.
Now
like as you're playing.
I
Yeah.
think that alone sells the game.
Exactly.
That's the kind of.
Yeah. So when people, steal your parts, you can be like, pull out the insults, and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
That's
yeah.
perfect. I think you
Yeah.
got 2 great games. Definitely fit like a cat audience lighter, and this one fits
Yeah.
that perfect steampunk.
Yes.
I mean, and the insults. That's just like just
Yeah,
beautiful.
icing on the cake. Yeah,
And
Yeah.
this one comes
These are
out
cool.
July 6th. So.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will look forward to this.
So whether you deciding to hoard cats or build the greatest airship,
They've got you covered.
yep.
They've got you covered. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Yes. Roll for Crit at PhD's Speed Gaming.